I've got the fresh slip. It is Movember 1 and your guys' generosity has already blown me away. It is 6 AM on the 1st of Movember and we have already raised $10,000. You guys are just incredible. We're also getting a Henry Day. So I'll catch up with Henry this morning. We had a bit of a rain last night, so I'm not sure what time we'll get going. I don't think it'll affect us, but anyway, we're getting ourselves a Henry Day on the channel, guys. So one very generous person donated the full amount. So I do want to say a special thank you to Stefan Mitchum for donating that full $2,000, and to everybody else who has donated and is continuing to donate. Any donation, just thank you. It is truly amazing to see. But yeah, special mention to Stefan there, because he obviously wants to see a Henry Day as well. So you're getting one. Well, you're getting two. So yeah, we'll go up and we'll catch up with Henry this morning sometime and have a chat with him, see when he wants to do his Henry Day. He might not want to do it in the canola, he might want to do it in the barley or in the wheat to show you guys, you know, what it is. The canola is good, but it's not terrific. You know, it's more than terrific. Let me rephrase that. It's not as good as the canola in Round Dam. It's going high once in Rhiannon here, so yeah, we'll actually, yeah, definitely rephrase that. But no, guys, again, just a massive thank you to everyone who's donated, and obviously we're still in Movember, so to get yourselves a hat, $250 donated to myself or Henry or the team will get yourself a hat. I will post them out. That was a question last night. Someone was wondering how they were going to get them. I'm going to post them out to you. Any donation will go into the running. I've got some Movember merch from leftover from last year. I've also got Movember merch from this year, which is little Movember pins, stickers, things like that. I've got the Tom's Brook stickers. I am going to go and order some more today, I think, because the overwhelming response from you guys is that you want some stickers. The West Air compressor. Any donation goes in the running to win this West Air compressor. There's also a Mallee Rural Contracting water bottle, and I think that's about it. I'm not doing as much as what I did last year. It was too hard, but yeah, just that's what we're doing. But again, just an overwhelming response from you guys, and just a massive thank you. The money is going to a fantastic cause. Now, there was a comment on you know, the whole corruptness of not just Movember but other organizations, and someone said, you know, oh, you know, they're taking 30% of, you know, the donations because they need to pay for their staff, they need to pay for events and travel and things like that. You're not wrong. That is, they obviously have to pay for the staff's wages, everything like that, but it comes out of the giant corporations like Pringles or Gillette, I can't remember the other ones. There's Lululemon. All of those big corporations do giant donations to Movember, and that is how they fund their team, their travel, their expenses, their events, everything like that. The money that you guys donate never goes to any of that. The money you donate goes towards the cause. It goes towards prostate cancer research, training, and funding, training, all that. I think I said training twice. Same with mental health. It goes to you know, the programs, it goes to the training, it goes to the research, it goes to all that. So the money that you donate is going to those things. The big corporations, they do their big donations, and that's how they fund their day-to-day operations. The boys did finish D block last night. They're fresh, ready to start G this morning. That isn't quite full. This looks like it's maybe a third. We drained PS1 and PS2 is probably half. So I'm going to send Buff to town this morning. I can see his dust. He's just coming down the road now. So we'll load Buff up and send him to town, because yeah, by the time he gets back, we wouldn't have even started harvest. Plus, with this slight bit of moisture we've had, it'll, let's see if the ground's like, there's a bit moist on there. You know, the tractor doesn't look wet, so it's, we had a shower at some point. Oh, there we go, I can see a little bit of water just there. But yeah, we'll get Brook going to town because, you know, the moisture could be high, and then there's, he'll be waiting for us. So him loaded, we'll go out and service the machines, get everything ready to roll, check our moisture. We're gonna have both tracers back at it today because the distance, it's just too far. Like, you can do it with one, but the one has got its engine going quite high RPM to get out there and back. So we'll, yeah, we'll just have the two, and the boys can just go nice and slowly and steady. So with the boys now finishing, I haven't even got my map up, but finishing D block, the truck is now too far away from them. So we're going to move this down to our E block dam down there, and that's the next sort of fill point that we'll be loading from. I'm getting stuck into spraying here. No, that's where we'll be doing all the morning maintenance tomorrow. The boys actually got 98 hectares each yesterday. Incredible effort. So G block is 205 hectares, so it'd be awesome to see if they can get that done today. I know that they'll try and push it. I'll be jumping on the header tonight and give Dad a break. He's had the last 2 nights and I've had the nights off, which has been good, but now I'll jump on and give Dad a break. And we do have a bit of rain forecast for next week, so it's like 3 days in a row of just like 70% chance of 1 to 5, so the chances are we will get rain out of that. So we'll definitely try and get all our canola done so that we yeah, we're able to move on a wet day. You'd much rather move on a wet day than move on a hot day, or the worst would be to have 50 hectares or something to go here and then have to move, well, have to wait for it to dry enough to then move, and you know, you're just losing out on that time. So the quicker we can get this done and move down, the better.
You're right.
It's a flat,
Don't break your ankle.
Yeah. Right, so machine's all ready to roll, and before we send them on their way, got a hold of Henry. So when are we doing Henry Day?
Whenever you want it. So today is the 1st of November. I thought it might take a couple of days to get it, but
yeah.
No, I've already reached my goal of $2,000, including someone who donated the whole 2,000 in one go, which is unbelievable.
Yeah,
that's
just
unbelievably generous.
Very generous.
But huge thank you to everyone who's donated already. It's, yeah, incredible. We're almost up to $11,000.
Yes.
In the first day.
In the first 12 hours.
12 hours,
yeah.
Exactly. So, yeah.
10,000 and we'll shave your head.
We'll see.
Maybe we can dye your hair or something.
I'll think of something, but yeah, nah, unbelievable generosity from you guys. So yeah, thank you.
Nah, awesome. Well, yeah, I'll discuss with Henry when he wants to do the Henry Day, because like I was saying to you guys before, he might want to do it in the barley because it's a better crop to show than what we're about to go into.
I think so, yeah.
But we'll let him get to it, and we'll get harvesting. Alrighty, just caught up with the chaser boys, just to let them know the plan. So you can see that Dad is harvesting along G block here. Henry is just here and he's transporting around to get to Dad. The boys and I are up here where the chaser bins, where the field bins are. So field bins are just there. And then to explain to the boys the way to go, because you can try and tell them, oh, you got to go through there or through there. I put on an entrance bloody pin. I press that, and then I've added coloured markers to it. So I've drawn, take the red track to go to the top of the paddock, take the blue track to go to the bottom of the paddock through the creek, and it just makes life so much easier having that extra feature of being able to just touch on the screen there. Well, I've done something. That extra feature of being able to touch on the marker, draw a line, and then yeah, be able to show the guys that's exactly where you're going. Very handy. So I'm gonna head down and get a moisture from Dad. He said his moisture meter is reading 7, which is good. We're back up in moisture. 8 is deliverable. Yesterday we delivered a load at 4.9, which is just really low, really dry. So it'd be good to get a bit of moisture back into it. So it's a pretty nasty looking sample because it is the outside lap, and yeah, there's a whole bunch of crap in the outside lap. It says a fair bit of greenery in it. What's a guess? Dad's machine I think said 7.1. I'm going to say 7.6. Oh, look at that, 7%. 46 oil is quite low. It's probably the lowest we've seen, but 7% is good. I'm gonna go let the boys know. Now, I have had some comments about how dry your oil is, how dry your canola is, and you know, you don't want it that dry and all this. So just want to explain it. Canola, we're not allowed to deliver until it gets to 8%. Anything above 8% we can't deliver, and that's what the CBH receivable standard is. When it goes low, obviously you do lose a bit of weight in your canola. It's not, you know, it's not really noticeable, but yeah, obviously our conditions in Australia, we get really hot. Yesterday we got to 33 degrees and we had a load delivered at 4.9%, which was crazy. But when you go lower, you do get more oil, so that's positive. So with oil and canola, the higher the oil, the better. The lower the oil, you start getting downgraded. You can't get the good grade, or the buyer, you might go cam 1, which is top grade, but you won't be able to, well, you'll be able to sell it to some contracts, but yeah, other contracts, they won't take it unless it's got a certain amount of oil in it. And you get an oil bonus. So let's just say you're selling your canola for $800 a tonne. You know, there can be anywhere up to $50, $60, $70 oil bonus on really good oil. So that's why when we're looking at a canola variety, we want to make sure that we are getting good oil. So the velocity, amazing oil. Like that was fantastic oil. It was consistently 48, 49s, which is really good oil bonus. You get paid quite handsomely on top of your contract. So you want to make sure you are getting that oil up. So if you're getting a variety that's starting to lack in it, like the Renegade is a little bit, it's time to decide, is it worth keeping? It's not yielding better than the velocity, it's not doing oil better than the velocity. So it makes sense to get rid of it and go to something that's going to yield better, get better oil, give me a better return on investment. In the canola, it does get quite quiet at times. So like now, the truck's in town, the boys are just harvesting away, fill bins are all full, augers are all serviced, there's nothing to fix, nothing's broken, fingers crossed. So it does get a bit quiet at times, which is good for me. I get to just catch up and, you know, just relax for a sec. So I'll show you how far the boys have got this morning. So far they have done the outside laps and they've done all the crappy part, and then they're about to just start absolutely smashing the hectares going that way. So while they're doing that, although I think I've just got a text that I've got to go and deliver some shovels down to Rhiannon, but I'm going to wash my ute. It is, I go out in the paddock, I get the truck driving past me, this thing gets absolutely dirty. Now, I'll probably wash it and it'll get dirty by the end of the day, but if you leave it, then it just gets gross and disgusting, and I don't want to leave it like that. So I think I'm actually going to have to deliver some shovels down to Rhiannon right now, but then I'll come back and wash my ute. The shovels are because she is planting some stuff in the veggie garden, so they need shovels to mix up all the clay and all the stuff in there. So I'll get this down to them. Slight change of plan. The eldest rat bag wants to go out on the header, so we're going to pull up Grandad up here and chuck her in, and she's got a lunchbox and a switch. I don't know why you need a switch out in a header, but she does. And then once she's had enough, I'll go and get the youngest rat bag, and then she's going to go in the header. Would you like unloaded before you turn? So we'll pull Dad up at the end of the run here and chuck her in.
If we've got room, we might as well do it before I turn, please.
And away they go. It's full circle. I used to go out on the header with Dad when I was a kid, and now the kids are going out with Dad as well. And I used to go out there with my little lunchbox, and then as soon as, well, it was always the joke, as you know, I got older, but as soon as my lunchbox was empty, I'd want to go home. I was bored, and as soon as I get on there, I would just start eating my lunchbox. Yeah, it's a fantastic thing to do as a kid, to be able to get on the header, and you know, it's one of the joys of being a farm kid, being able to get out on the machinery and see it all in action. And yeah, no, it's a special moment.